My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. We're going to be playing Slay the Spire instead of Enter the Gungeon. No, I didn't say the wrong name. Clearly it was intended the entire time. We're only giving an Ascension 1 here for the Ironclad so that we can try and... Oh, let's turn the Slay the Streamer thing off there. Not that I stream or anything. Looks left and right very quickly. Alright, what are we going to be doing here for the first path? I do want to try and hit up a bunch of shops. I'm looking for feed as quickly as I possibly can get it. Oh, by the way, I do stream. That's, I was lying. I was doing one of those classic lies earlier. If you'd like to see me play Slay the Spire live, you can do so at twitch.tv/RhapsodyPlays. Whew. Havoc, Thunderclap, Blood for Blood. None of those, thank you. Remove a card from the deck? Sure, let's remove a defend. Let's get aggressive. Remove a card from the deck? Sure, let's remove a defend. Let's get aggressive. Don't want to take the Curse of Doubt, though. We're trying to be aggressive. In particular, if you're wondering how the format is adapted to Twitch, there is the ability to have Twitch vote on the cards that you take and then force you to take that option, as well as the Slay the Streamer mod. Ooh, Perfected Strike, great pickup. As well as the Slay the Streamer mod, wherein chat is pinned against me, set against me, I think is the word I'm looking for. I start with a drafted deck, and chat has to draft all of my cards from then on out and decide my bosses and decide my boss relics to try and get me killed. It is a good time, if I do say so myself, despite my obvious bias. Great. Alright, Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in hand costs 0 for the rest of the turn. We'll take the Pommel Strike as well. I would take Inflame. Not seeing it Inflame here, alright, so we'll just remove Defend. Let's get a Rage so that this deck has some defense. Because we are going for a lot of elites with this. Strawberry, upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7. Neat. See, Bash is the only card I would play over the Perfected Strike. Gotta get that vulnerability out for the extra damage over the next couple turns. Yeah, that will save me a lot of damage, because now I can kill with just the Perfected Strike. Singing Bowl. When adding cards to your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. We'll also take some max HP immediately. Oh, look, it's in Rage. It's Rage. Just ask for that. Ask and ye shall receive. Remove a card from the deck. Yeah, let's remove the extra defend. Thank you. Who needs any of them? Use an extra strike on that target that I didn't need to. I should have accounted for the extra damage that my attack was going to be dealing by that point in time. Okay, this backliner could still be a bash or a pommel strike and another strike and a strike. Yeah, sweet. So I'm fine that I didn't put the perfected strike on them. Hopefully I get like rage 3 strikes. Rage bash strike is totally fine. And if it isn't, well, it'll have to do. Alright, Perfected Strike for the kill. Happy Flower. Every 3 turns gain an extra energy, as well as a Fear Potion, as well as Spot Weakness versus Pommel Strike. Spot Weakness and Pommel Strike are both incredibly strong in this build. Pommel Strike, obviously, for the Perfected Strike synergy. Spot Weakness for the fact that Spot Weakness makes every card this deck plays better. I think we have to take the Spot Weakness. Shuriken, every time we play 3 attacks a single turn, gain 1 strength. Hell yes! My god, yes. Thank you. I'll take the Rage as well. And Liquid Bronze is probably best for this combat. I would have liked to play 3 attacks on that turn, but it seemed like it was a better option not to. Play 3 attacks this turn as well, actually. Thank you, Rage, for being the absolute savior that this deck requires at this point in time. I would play the Pommel Strike, but if I draw Bash or Perfected Strike off the top of the deck, I would have been really sad about it. I also would have been really sad to draw Rage, actually. Alright, good kill. Feed. I do still need to upgrade cards at rest sites. Take the Cursed Key here. I would take the Black Star, but the extra energy is actually really important for us. So this probably just means I don't open chests past this point. That's fine. We'll take all of these question marks early, see if we can get the Necronomicon. The Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Damn. 1 energy or 1 attack away from the kill there. Didn't think we were going to cycle, which is why I used the feed earlier. Another Perfected Strike. Thank you. Ritual Dagger actually would be really good in this deck. And it's super early to pick it up. Apparitions. They give me a lot of safety while I'm being really aggressive. I think I do take them, actually. Remove a card from my deck? No. We actually have no cards we want to remove from the deck at this point. Sure, strikes, but they're powering up the Perfected Strikes, and eventually the Perfected Strikes will be... There'll hopefully be more of them. Ancient Tea set, whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. That's fine, at the very least. We'll start boss fights particularly powerfully. It's always neat. Well, at least I got a point of strength there. Well, I'd love to have played the Perfected Strike there instead of another Apparition, but these are really powerful. Thank you, Feed, for the max HP. Alright, so now I have to think about how does this deck specifically... how does this deck specifically use Feed to kill Donu? Right? What in this deck is going to keep me alive long enough to make sure that I target Donu with that ability? Whenever you enter a skill into your deck, upgrade it. Another spot weakness immediately gets upgraded. Neat. Also upgrade the... You're lucky, Ritual Dagger, that you need to be upgraded right now. Another Perfected Strike, another Feed. Unfortunately, couldn't take either of them. Oh well. Didn't know that was going to be a shot. Normality in the deck now. Lame. Potion Belt. I should have avoided opening chests. I knew I was supposed to avoid opening chests, and then I did it anyway for some reason. Fine, I'll throw the Ritual Dagger. I'm not happy about it, though. It's way too much damage to turn down at that point in time. Yeah, and I'm not going to cycle back around to it, okay? So it was the correct decision. Still, not pleased. Choose your Bracelet, novel naming counters and no longer encountered in question mark rooms, as well as the Emerald Key and max HP. The Emerald Key and max HP. If only we could have gotten the Toxic Egg just a wee bit earlier. Just a very, very wee bit. I'm going to leave that feedback in the deck. It's entirely possible to cycle back around. And hell, if we don't, it's because we've used something else to kill a target that's good. Another Perfected Strike right there. Thank you very much. Sure, the Flame Barrier was pre-upgraded, but the Perfected Strike was perfect. To the strike. It's the name of the card. Beautiful. Got the feed off, and now hopefully we end up with the Ritual Dagger off as well. Okay. This is going to be... Wait, this is going to be possible. It's fine. Woo! Got him. Fairy in a bottle. Neat. Take the Flame Barrier just for a single large defense. I don't really think I want that in the deck. Just keep taking max HP. Okay, if this kills an enemy, it permanently increases card's damage by 5. So I can kill a mad gremlin with it and be fine. The feed, however, is if it's a non-minion enemy, which the fat gremlin is not a non-minion enemy. The fat gremlin is a minion enemy. We're probably not going to use feed for the kill here. And apparition this turn does nothing, so totally happy to cycle out of all of those. Set the bash. Guess I'm fine if they all attack me this turn. Yeah, I think I actually just turn around and push for lethal at this point in time. I don't still have the feed. I don't still have the ritual dagger. Yeah, so we just go for the kill. Bye, gremlin leader. The Courier, the merchant restocks cards, relics, and potions, and all prices are increased by 20%, as well as a shrug it off, pre-upgraded. Haha, I love. I don't want any such card. It's just damage for me, friends. Thank you, Centurion, for donating your body to science. Specifically, how quickly can I kill a Centurion? Look, it's an experiment with a very short hypothesis and abstract, but it was worth doing nonetheless. Take that max HP. Smith again. We do want to hit each of these perfected strikes. Huge part of our damage. Should drop a power potion here, I feel, but I'd also want to save that for the final combat. Missing out on spot weakness and an apparition there. That is rough. Enemy's probably not attacking next turn. I'm not going to use an apparition here. Yeah, they're debuffing, so the apparition was entirely useless if I used it last turn. Well, actually, it would have had me having an apparition stack for this turn, and then I could have played this one to give me one for next turn. Okay, so it actually still would have had some use. As long as the enemy attacks next turn, which isn't guaranteed. Okay, good. It would have had no use at all whatsoever at any point in time. I feel comfortable now. Ow. I can't believe how commonly we are getting these perfected strikes. Sorry, the perfected strike. The spot weaknesses on the only turns no enemy is attacking. It's almost remarkable. 15, 14. Okay. That's a feed lethal for us right there as well. Impervious and Offering. Offering's pre-upgraded. Demon Form is actually also interesting. Hear me out. Demon Form makes another card cost less in the one-fight hand, but more important than that, it ramps our strength over time, which means that the feed has much more range for killing the Donu and Decker. It might be Demon Form here specifically for Donu and Decker. If it wasn't for Donu and Decker, I'd definitely take Offering here, because just play an Apparition, then play an Offering after that, and you've only lost 1 HP. You've gained 2 cards and drawn 5 cards. Obviously, with the Normality in the deck, that's a little bit problematic for a while, so we will go to a shop to immediately remove. But Demon Form might be necessary specifically just to get the type of kill that I'm trying to get. Because I only have 5 turns that I can even live in the final boss fight. You know what? No, we go aggressive. Stick with the archetype of the deck, game. Ryan, sorry. Game. Alright, Ori, let's take some perfected strike stuff. There's a pommel. Nah, nothing there. Seeing red. I have only 1 pommel in the deck right now. I'll take a couple of these in max HP, definitely. Seeing red could be useful with these pommel strikes we have. I think we can afford to take it. Donu and Decker! Hell yeah! Okay, okay. So this is actually a real run now. It's a real run. We do have the ability to pick up 4 upgrades on this floor. I feel like that's probably the safest thing we can do, especially considering the early shop for an immediate removal. Okay. Apparition, with an offering. Oh, great. I cannot believe that we actually didn't get screwed by that there. Uh-oh. Still could get screwed. Woo! Fine. Got the feed off at the very ends. We're back up to a reasonable amount of HP. Whirlwinds? I might want to take that literally just for the AoE damage that it has in the floor fights. Alright. So we'll remove Normality. And then we have the ability to take Omamori and negate the next curses you obtain. If I could take Omamori as well as Inflame, I'd definitely do that. But I think I'd take Omamori because then I can get 2 benefits over the course of this floor I otherwise would not have been able to get. I could take a Dex Potion so that I can increase my defense when I play my... Well, I could have a Dex Potion. Wish I had more money at this point in time. Alright. Well, offering Whirlwind, right? Yep, I definitely miscounted by 1. I suspected right before I played it, hang on, have I messed this up? I should have just stuck with that instinct for a wee while longer. Unfortunately, the feed doesn't count as killing a non-minion enemy here unless it kills the final enemy on the board. Got him, though. Disarm? Disarm could be useful in the boss fight. The problem is we have only 1 in Bash. Artifact removal. And then a 2nd in Fear Potion. So I'd have to use both of those on the same target and then Disarm. And I'm only saving myself 6 damage every 2 turns. So 3 damage a turn overall. That actually seems like a pretty bad value proposition once you put it like that. Remove a card from the deck. No. I don't know if I've ever gotten to that shrine and decided not to remove a card from my deck. But there's a first time for everything, apparently. As of recently learned. Wanted to play a couple more attacks there for an extra point of strength. But the apparition is the apparition. The apparition is something I have to play. Yeah, because the enemy could be attacking for 35 this turn. I just don't know. Okay, reasonable defense this turn as well. Ritual Dagger. We're definitely killing next turn, so there's no need to play that apparition. There's no hand I can draw that won't kill. Power Potion, gain... choose 1 of 3 random power cards out of your hand. Cost 0 this turn. A pre-upgraded Pommel Strike. Beautiful. Now I need both of the other Pommel Strikes upgraded. Self-forming Clay. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. Neat. More than happy to take that. Let's also get the next Pommel Strike upgraded. And then I need to upgrade Apparitions from here on out, I think. I don't want to take my 10. Dig for a bunch of cards. Ooh. Deep Breath pre-upgraded is good. Trip is really, really good. Vulnerability to all enemies. Have to take that, actually. Apotheosis only upgrades strikes and apparitions. Still not that great, though. Panacea gets us immunity from no debuffs, and there's no offense that we have in there. So I don't think we take either of those. Deep Breath is just card draw, though. The problem with Deep Breath is in the first cycle, it will draw me into Dazed. And there's always going to be more Dazed in my draw pile than my discard pile. So shuffling my draw pile and discard pile together and drawing is going to oftentimes end up with me having more Dazed than I would like. That could be a concern. The Apotheosis upgrading all of these apparitions is not that bad. I think I take it. Because these apparitions are hard to upgrade by myself. Heals to full HP? No. Upgrade all cards, you can only heal. No. Dana Rare Relic? Alright. Thankfully we had all those apparitions, otherwise this is a pretty punishing boss fight still. Thank you, Spot Weakness, for turning up on exactly the right turn, finally. I knew it would happen one of these days. I'm hoping these power potions carry us through the final fight, I gotta be honest with you. That's really what I'm looking towards. I'll take my max HP though, and Duvudol for his Curse Index started his combat with 1 strength. How about none? Alright, Transient. Let's upgrade every card in this deck because it doesn't matter how much damage I deal on turn 1. Literally, as long as it's enough, it's fine. Speaking of, as long as it's enough, it's fine. Let's play all of those apparitions, and I will now be just fine. Just fine. There's nothing I can even really do in this combat. I don't know why I'm doing anything. I guess I should try and defend for 1 each turn, which means knocking the enemy until they're dealing 0 damage. Alright. Can I get it? No, I can't. I will still take my 1. And Rupture. Whenever you lose HP from card, gain 1 strength. It's possible that these power potions generate brutality, but it's not guaranteed. I'll take a Twin Strike. Alright. Upgrade another apparition. Hopefully those are the only ones we draw before we draw Apotheosis. Let's find our power potions. There's brutality. But Feel No Pain is actually really good because in the second cycle you get a lot of defense from your enemy's stuff going off. Take that. Second power potion. Well, there's Demon Form. Feel obliged to take that considering how I was speaking about it before. None of these are actually good for the deck right now. I guess Exhume for the possibility that it's really good later. Yeah, bringing back an apparition is really good for an Exhume. Spot Weakness, Apparition, Exhume the apparition, play the apparition again. A Perfected Strike on Donu, a Strike on Donu, and then a Whirlwind. Donu is actually getting pretty beat up right now. I'm going to keep that apparition in the deck and just beat up on Donu. If we get, like, vulnerability and the big strike in the same turn, we could actually do this. Apparition, Spot Weakness, Trip, Offering. There's the feed. So it's time to start going for Donu. And we've got the feed to do it. Consider Donu fed upon. Hell yeah! Extra turn of apparition is important, is it? No, I'm fine. Oh, there's Apotheosis at the absolute bottom of the deck. Literally the only position it can't be useful in for me. Ha, yeah. Good job. And Decker goes down with the Ritual Dagger at the end of the run. Nothing makes more sense. 24 minutes and 20 seconds, and we have polished off the final achievement that needs to be done for the Ironclad for this save file in particular. Let's go have a quick look at the character stats. Ooh, Donu. Finish Donu with a feed. That is now complete. So now the so the Ironclad has nothing left to actually accomplish in the base game. So I should start figuring out something to do with the Ironclad past this point. There's no Ascension grind to go on. I can just do, you know, high Ascension runs with the Ironclad constantly and stuff like that. But, let's see if there's anything else out there that we can do before that. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.